clear my notifications.
Yeah, bitch, come on, do what he says. Come on, bitch. Hello and welcome to another episode of the Pleeka podcast. I'm Jerome and with me is Hess. Today we will be talking about Harry Potter and the Sorcerer Stone. That was a fucking mouthful for me. But so yeah, my jelly beans, my fucking, what are they called? Birdie Bots, every flavored beans, whatever something. I ordered
Something
those
like
off
that.
Amazon, and first they tell me 2:30, then they go, hey, actually, it'll be here at 3:30, and then now it'll be here at 4 o'clock. It says. So, if I
Mm,
get them while we're still podcasting, or maybe if I get them later, we'll re-record just me eating a bean or something.
there you
We
go.
we
Or you
will
can
we
just
will get the beans going, or beans next week.
eat two next week. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you ordered the shit yesterday, last night.
Yeah, but they changed. It's been out for delivery since
No,
like
I know.
7 this morning. How many packages does this guy have?
You probably lost them. They're probably just in
He
a little
probably
box
ate
on
all
his
my
floor.
beans. He's probably in his car going, these are really fucking good, actually. Oh, I got booger. Ew. That's a
Probably.
fucking postman outside my house eating my
You
beans.
should look out for notifications or like TikToks of
Yeah,
someone
I
eating
did see.
eating
I
your
saw a
beans.
TikTok today. Some dude, I guess his package it just keeps getting stolen from this dude. So he set up
Wow.
a contraption that shoots out blanks of a shotgun to scare the shit out of people when they go to steal his
Wow.
package. And like it was the guy is like trying to sneak up on it to grab it and all this shit. And then he hears the noise and throws the package and gets all scared and runs
Well,
away.
yeah,
But yeah, it's
I
like, oh,
would
that's a
think.
that's a pretty good trap. I like that idea.
But why would you? So I mean, like it's the same thing that gets like he orders like I don't know a T-shirt, and then like that T-shirt gets stolen, and then
Mm-hmm.
he calls the company and he's like, "Hey, my shit got stolen." They're like, "Oh, we'll send you another one," and then
And then
that
that one just
T-shirt
gets
gets
stolen
stolen.
too.
Is that what you mean?
Well, I don't
Is
know.
that
He
or?
he just said that he's had multiple packages stolen, so then he just made some like Home
Okay,
Alone trap.
all right,
But
I got you.
that reminds me though. Do you remember when we ordered Pleeka shirts like way back in the day? Like it was the first batch we ever made, and they got stolen from us when they arrived, and I was just
Yeah,
waiting to see someone in like in a red or a blue Pleeka shirt
yeah,
walking around because I'd be like,
yeah.
I know where you fucking stole that from.
Yeah. Still never saw one.
I've
No,
never seen anybody in it.
that's
Because there's
crazy.
only like there would be those ones, and then like the 4 other ones we made that exist. So like
Yeah.
it'd be pretty easy to find the people in them too.
I mean, if multiple packages continue to get stolen, like you think you just stop ordering offline.
Yeah. Well, and he had a Ring camera because that's how I saw his little Home Alone trap. So
Yeah.
you'd think that he would like know what the guy looks like and know who to find.
One would think,
Yeah.
Jerome.
All right. Well, I'm gonna check one last time to check my order, and
Yeah,
then we can start talking
let's see
about
what
Harry
it
Potter
says.
here.
Let's
Let's
see what it says.
see. It says out for delivery. Oh, the bar is a little bit closer to delivered, so maybe, but it still
Oh,
says 4 p.m. So maybe like 20
like
minutes.
about 15, 20 minutes. Yeah.
But all
Very
right.
nice.
So,
Let me tell you real quick before we start the pod.
mm-hmm,
All right. If you ever want to kill an hour,
mm-hmm.
take a nap before you do something.
You like your panties?
It goes by unbelievably fucking fast.
Why did you need like a kill an hour before the podcast?
No, I didn't know I needed to kill it, but
Mm-hmm.
like I got home and I ate, like I made a little sandwich, and
What was on the sandwich? What kind of sandwich?
it was a little it was like just chicken. It was like a chicken and cheese pita.
Oh,
So
okay. That sounds pretty yummy.
yeah, yeah, they're frozen. And we get it from Costco. So
Oh, okay.
they're good. They're quick. You put them in the microwave, wrapped in a paper towel for like a minute, and so there's just something really quick.
Mm-hmm.
They're good and they're pretty low calories.
Mm.
But yeah, so I eat that, and then I'm like, fuck, I'm tired. So I'm like looking, and I'm like, fuck, dude, it's 2:30. I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right, well, I'm like, I'll just set my alarms for like 3:25, and I swear it felt like I slept for 4 minutes. So like it literally was just like I'm like, it's been an hour already. I'm like, it feels like I slept for 4 minutes. Like I feel like I didn't even fall asleep
Gabagool.
yet.
That's funny.
And I don't have problems falling asleep. Like I fall
Mhm.
asleep
Oh
immediately.
yeah, I watched
So
Westworld the movie with you. I saw you fall
yeah.
asleep at that movie.
yeah. Yeah. So yeah,
So we watched Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone last night. This is your second time watching it now, right? Because you
this is
watched
like
it
the fourth.
oh the fourth time. Okay, so you really
Yeah,
really know this one very well.
I mean, sure.
Like you could
So
tell me the whole plot right now, like in the whole story of the movie, right? Without even missing a beat.
I mean, probably.
Oh,
But
really?
yeah,
I was
I
just
mean,
kind of
not.
kidding, but do you think you could?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe
Hmm.
it's. I mean, he. We find out that I mean, obviously they drop him off at fucking his. I mean, I don't even know if is that really his aunt and uncle's house. I mean, or is that just do they just say that?
No, I mean it would be even more fucked up too if they're like, that's not even. We didn't even double check actually if that's
Well,
if they're
because like,
related to you.
because they're like, because they're dropping him off, and like the lady, whatever McGonagall or whatever, she's like,
Mm-hmm.
these. I watched them all day. They really are horrible people. So it's
Yeah.
like,
No, she's even like, we
if,
probably shouldn't bring this fucking kid
yeah,
here.
and then poor Hagrid, cool fucking Hagrid's like crying. He's like, I don't want to fucking drop the kid
I
off,
know. You
But
you
so
said
like,
Hagrid was your
because
favorite, right? That's who you said you liked
yeah,
the
he's
most.
cool. Yeah, I like
Like I
Hagrid
said,
a lot.
watching
He's
the
cool as
movie, I was
shit.
like, oh, this is kind of like a Wizard Hess a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah,
Like
he's cool
I
as
really
shit.
like, especially every time he would just start rambling and then go,
I should not have said that.
Yeah, yeah,
that
but
that
I
had
don't
you written all over it.
I don't know why you think that. I don't tell secrets that I shouldn't.
No, no,
You
no, not
think?
not like that.
Oh,
But I
okay,
mean, like
I
you like
got you.
saying something like stupid about like someone and then be
I
like, oh,
got
I
you.
shouldn't have said that, something
Yeah,
like that. It just
yeah,
reminded me of you all the time.
I should not
yeah,
have said
yeah. I
that.
like Hagrid a lot. I think he's cool.
I do too. I'm
Yeah,
pretty.
because like it just made me think that like were they really his like cousin and aunt and uncle? Like
Mm,
because
they
they
are
did quote unquote
at
surveillance.
least as
I'm
far as I
like,
remember. Maybe there is some twist where that's like a big thing, but I'm pretty sure they are just like yeah,
yeah.
just his relatives. But they're just like evil as shit.
I meant to look this up. Do you know when this movie came out?
Oh, I didn't look it up. I can look it up right now. Let's see.
Because I'm only what 30 years late or whatever
It's
for watching these.
2001 is this one.
Oh my God, 22 years ago?
Yeah, and
I was still in high school when this came out. No
wow.
shitting way.
No wonder Max wants to do an original show of this. You know, fucking it's been 20 years.
I would have never guessed that it
That
was
is
20
actually
years
pretty
ago.
crazy to think about. That's
Do you
wild.
remember them coming out?
I
What were you, 5, 6?
I do because Macy was in love with them. She'd go see them all the fucking time. So we had to watch them all the time because of her. So that's like the only reason I ever really saw them
Wow.
in the first place was because of her.
I would have never guessed it was 22 years ago that this movie came out. That's crazy.
That's funny.
Wild.
I wrote down kind of notes about the movie. Would you like to hear my? Like you can see here, I kind of it looks like I have a lot, but it's not really a
Sure.
lot.
No, yeah, absolutely.
So at first I have good gags in the movie. These are just random gags that they did
Good
that I
gags.
really enjoyed. I liked all the letters flying into Harry Potter's house after his aunt and
Yeah,
uncle. They'd burned the letters, drew all the shit. It was just
yeah.
everywhere. I loved that little gag.
I thought it
Um,
was cool too.
I like when Hagrid bends the shotgun to the ceiling and blows a
Yep,
hole in the ceiling. That's a good
yep,
gag as well.
yep.
Also, the pigtail when when the little fat fucker's
I
eating the
know.
cake.
I know.
I love that. Broom to the face. I don't remember this, but apparently someone got hit in the face with a broom. Maybe when they were playing that game.
Quidditch,
Yeah. What'd you
possibly.
think about that? It kind of turned into a sports movie all of a sudden. Them playing Quidditch and shit.
Mm,
Did that tickle
no,
your
but
pickle a little bit? That got
I
you.
mean, don't get me wrong. It was fine, but it's a
Whoa.
very simple game.
Yeah, man.
I know.
I really really liked every single time the kid's wand exploded when he would be doing something
I
wrong
know.
and
It was always it was always the same kid too. Yeah,
And then lastly, I liked for my good gags, I liked the invisible cloak. And
yeah, it was cool.
do you think like when stuff from the movie's not going on, do you think Harry Potter was kind of being like a little bit of a pervert with his invisible cloak? Do you think he was ever doing something like that?
No, not Harry Potter.
You don't think Harry Potter does anything like that?
No,
You're a wizard.
not Harry.
Do you
Not
think
Harry.
do you think Ron ever stole his cloak and was like, "Yo, Harry, let me borrow this for a minute. Let me go into the women's bathroom. There's a little weeping girl in
Probably.
there."
Probably. Ron, I would say maybe. But yeah.
I think Ron could be a pervert.
But it's the Slytherin guy. I don't know if I can't think of his
Yeah,
name.
Draco Malfoy.
Yeah, that
Malfoy?
guy Malfoy. Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
which also isn't it weird for a school to have a like division of it, like a whole group of people that are just bad and evil? I mean, it's cool. I guess it's
It,
inclusive, but they're like, there's never been a bad wizard that what like someone in that group has never not been a bad wizard. It's kind of
yeah.
weird that the school does that. Just stop teaching these bad wizards how to do shit. Maybe.
Yeah, or maybe they should just reject them.
Yeah, kick these fuckers
Like,
out.
you're not gonna be.
You
You're
guys
not gonna
won't
be
make
in
it here. Sorry. Mm-mm.
No,
Get the
you know, I
fuck
was
out.
thinking.
You're not that guy, pal.
I
Trust
was
me.
thinking about
You're
this.
not that guy.
I know it's pretty edgy of us doing these movies because I know a lot of people are kind of outraged about.
Yeah.
What's her face?
I was just gonna say I couldn't think of her name, but the girl that
Yeah.
wrote the books. Yeah, people fucking hate that bitch.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, we might get canceled.
Well,
Like,
no,
Pleeka might get canceled.
as long as we're against her, which we are.
I don't know. I don't follow it. I remember it being in the news, and I'm
Hmm.
like, I was like thinking about it. I'm like, oh
No, yeah,
shit.
people
Hess
were
might get
a lot of
canceled.
people were like against buying that Harry Potter game. That people were even
I know.
people were even mad at
I
streamers
saw.
streaming that because of her.
I felt guilty
Although,
buying it.
isn't
for
it kind of
Abby.
funny though? Like maybe like now she is kind of like the he who should not be named a little bit, you know? So maybe
couldn't
she's
tell
a
you
little
her
bit of a
name.
Voldemort.
I want to say Wanda Sykes, but she's a black comedian. So I
Yeah,
know it's
Wanda
not
Sykes is.
I don't know why, but that's the first thing that came to mind. So I know it's not Wanda Sykes.
She wrote Harry Potter. What? J.K. Rowling.
There
Yeah,
it is.
there we go. I said her name.
There
Oops.
it
If I
is.
say it 2 more times, she might appear like what's his face?
Maybe you should try that in the mirror tonight. Just go in the
just
dark
go-
bathroom.
Just J.K. Rowling.
J.K. Rowling.
Rowling.
J.K. Rowling. J.K. Rowling.
Her and
It's
Bloody
if she
Mary will
appears.
appear and we'll have
Yeah.
a threesome.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
fuck
Did you?
yeah.
Was that a thing when you were a kid?
Yeah, that actually, well, you know what's funny?
Like to
You
go in
brought
the bathroom
you
and, like,
brought that up
say it.
because that goes. I have fun facts about this movie, and that ties right into my fun facts.
Oh, well, there you go. I'm glad I could lead
It
you
is
right
it
into
is
your-
crazy that
fun
you
facts.
led that train there.
Yeah. I mean,
But
what else would I be here for other than the lead trains, you know?
my
I'm just a
my
leader
fun
of
fact was
trains.
I read this first book while I was in school suspension, and I was in school suspension because me and my friends went and we were in the library and we all ran from in the library with our books to go do Bloody Mary in the bathroom, and we all did it. And I don't remember exactly why, but we all for some reason got scared, threw our books into the toilet, and ran out of there. And then we
In
all
the toilet. Why would you throw the books in the toilet?
I don't know why we did that part. I can't remember that part, but there was a reason. It was stupid. I don't know. But we did that. We all got suspended, so we all had to sit in like these little cubicles that they had. Like it was like basically like in the middle of the principal's office.
Right.
And I read the first Harry Potter book while I was in school suspension.
Well, I'll be damned.
Yeah, but I was playing
What
Bloody Mary.
grade were you in? Do you remember? Do you think?
It was like 4th or 5th grade.
I was a junior in high school. So
Oh wow,
yeah,
That's-
there you go.
that's very weird to think about.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I have one other fun fact, and then I have a couple
Fun
other things.
facts with
But my
Jerome
fun
and
fact
J.K.
is the
Rowling.
director, Chris Columbus, also directed Home Alone and Pixels.
Didn't he find America?
That's Christopher Columbus. Maybe that's his
Oh.
brother. He's Chris Columbus. Maybe that's Christopher Columbus. He found America and one makes movies. Yeah. But isn't
That's
that kind of weird? You can kind of tell, I feel like, with the music and some with this. Is
Yeah.
a little Home Alone-ish, especially like the Christmas parts and stuff like that. But then he also
Do you
goes on to make
know,
Pixels with Adam Sandler and Pac-Man.
That is interesting. Do you know who did the music in this movie?
No, but I could find out in a jiffy. Let's see. Harry Potter and
I
the
want
Sorcerer?
to know who the. 'Cause I feel like I don't know. I wonder if they had a composer for
They
this.
did. Oh, it was John Williams. He did.
I figured it was.
There we go. His little
And
Star
you know,
Wars
you know,
connection.
you know who John Williams did? He did Home Alone.
Oh, did he fucking really? I didn't even realize he did
Yes.
Home Alone too.
I know that for a fact.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, fucking okay. I like that.
So
Winning.
there you go. I don't know if that's tied together on purpose, but did John Williams do all of the Harry Potter?
I'm assuming he does then, because the music's kind of the same for the whole shindig. I think.
Yeah, because my father-in-law, he's a big John Williams fan.
I think my
And,
father-in-law is John Williams.
Yeah, well, that would be cool, but he's a huge John Williams fan.
That'd be so
yeah.
crazy. You never said that until now. You're like, oh yeah, my father-in-law is John Williams. I forgot to
Yeah.
mention that.
You met him at the wedding. Yeah.
He's like, oh yeah, I did see John Williams there.
Yeah.
So I got some weird things, and then I have one thing that I put on here that I liked, which I liked more than that. I just forgot to write down more things that I liked.
All
But
right.
for weird things, I put the teacher of the dark arts was the bad guy.
Yeah.
Couldn't they have maybe written that a little better?
I mean, what are you gonna do?
It also, I did notice too, this time watching it, it's very Star Warsy. I've never really noticed that. Like, he shows up and gets him. Whoa, Alexis, she's like, you told me to shut up, bitch, before the pod?
I think maybe your beans got delivered and I got the notification.
Hold on, let's check. Maybe that's how this is working.
Because I don't know why I just got a notification randomly at 3:55.
Let's see.
You have 2 dogs just chilling in there, huh?
Oh yeah, they're just sleeping.
They're like, do the pod. We'll fucking
It's
play
not delivered yet, but the bar is a little closer.
Damn. Well, you got 5 minutes. They got 5 minutes to get there.
Yeah, they better fucking get here. Jesus.
That's
Like, I'm going to look at
wild.
4, and it's going to be like, oh, it'll be here at 7 o'clock.
It very well might be.
This one, I did find this very weird. Everybody and their mom knows Harry Potter, but everybody he bumps into in the beginning is like, oh, I've been waiting for you to show up. Oh, I didn't know when you were going to get here. But in the beginning of the movie, they say his 18th birthday, and it seems like everybody comes here for they're all first years. So wouldn't he come here on his 18th birthday? Why are they all wondering that?
Well, I didn't think it was 18. I thought it was like 11.
Okay, oh, maybe it's not 18, but maybe
It's
it
definitely not
maybe
18.
it is 11. I think I made it 18. But either way,
I'm like, they're definitely not 18.
there's a set age when they all show up. So why were they all wondering?
I thought it was weird too. Like, he'd walk in a shop and they'd be like, "Oh my God, it's Harry Potter!
It's Harry fucking Potter!
Like,
can you fucking believe
how?
it?"
How do you know? When he left, he was a fucking baby.
Yeah, and I'd say maybe because the scar, but his hair covers it up.
Exactly.
So like, it's a very good point. Like maybe he's got a scent to him. Maybe Harry Potter stinks.
Yeah,
And
I don't know.
And they're like, oh, I remember that smell.
I was gonna ask a question.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't write it down and I forgot. I might have to ask Abby if. Well, she's been in meetings all day, so I'll remember it for next time. But I really liked the owls that they like deliver.
Yeah, like the little messenger owls. Those are pretty dope.
Yeah, it's like when they're like sitting there in the chow hall, whatever the fuck it is. I call it the chow hall, and like they bring them And I thought it was pretty fucking stupid that they named his new the Nimbus 2000. I know, fucking generic and dumb.
That is very
like,
2001 though. I feel like
named it
and I know the book was written
else.
before that, but yeah, that's almost like the Nimbus X.
I wonder if it's really called the Nimbus 2000 in the book.
I bet.
Or if they were just like,
I bet it is.
Yeah, I thought, poor Harry. He got treated like dog shit from his cousin or his aunt and uncle and cousin.
Like,
I know what I was gonna say.
Oh, what?
So, his cousin reminds me of the girl from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
The girl.
She's like Veruca. Something.
The one that turns into a blueberry.
No, it's not her.
The stuck up little one. Well, I guess she does
like
turn
she
into
like wanted everything. Like she like thought, and I'm like, this fuck, because he's like, 37. I got 37 presents last year, Daddy.
That's a great fucking impression.
My God, I'm like this little dick. I'm like, it's fucking Veruca, whatever.
It is Veruca Salt, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Veruca Salt. Yeah. Yeah.
What's funny? Yeah. There's maybe it was him.
Like,
somebody in this reminded me of Willy Wonka as well, but I don't remember who it was. Somebody in it like kind of reminded me of like a girl Mike TV, but I'm not sure who it was. But what did you think about the school points? That they all get points for their school and shit.
I find that interesting.
I thought that was kind of a fun idea. And then they get in trouble and they lose points. But then it was like very flimsy. They just kind of threw points and added points and deleted points here and there.
I know. Well, but I mean, I feel like that was like a thing when I was in like grade school. Like they would do like a. Like, really? I don't know if it was necessarily points, but like I remember in grade school, I would say maybe 3rd, 4th grade, maybe 5th, 6th. But like the teachers, they had like charts and like you would get like gold stars. So
yeah. I had
it's kind of like that, but it's just like it's very weird.
I had too. Did you ever have where you had to flip your card? Like we'd have like a green card, a red card, a yellow card, like all that.
I don't think so.
Well, we had it like that, and it would be you start out the day with a green card, and then if you got in trouble, you flip the green to the back, and you had a yellow card. So then it's like, oh, that's like a warning. And then if it's a red card, it's usually like a detention, a call to your parents, or something like that.
Yeah.
So me and my friends, what we would do is if we had our cards flipped, or sometimes even if we didn't, we would sneak into class at lunchtime and flip our cards back to normal, and then if we had like any enemies or anything, we would flip their card, like maybe just one, just to, like to make them on a warning, and then if they got in trouble, they'd be like, "Wait, what? No, my card was green," and they would like freak out, but we'd be like, "I don't know what happened," and ours is normal now. Wow, that's weird. Because like the teacher, and it would look normal that our cards would be normal, because the teacher, if you did good, would let you put your card back.
Wow.
So like it would be like, oh, maybe they just did something nice or whatever, and we put our cards back. So that's how we kind of gamed our little point system. A little bit.
It is very interesting. Yeah, because then like you can just add at the end.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
they're
like Harry Potter beat the bad
50
guy.
Point. Yeah.
And they did 50 point. Oh, 10 points because you stood up to your friends and didn't get bullied and all that shit. It's like, okay, whatever. You kind of pulled those out of your ass, but I guess it is good lessons.
They're like, we're gonna make the good guy win. Okay. Yeah. It's very. I
don't remember either. It'll be interesting if other houses ever win, or are we always just going to see Harry Potter's team win in the end? You know?
Yeah, I don't know. I would assume that they probably win every time in the end.
Well, it's it's 4:01.
Oh,
and my beans are not delivered. It says.
Well, the dog shot up, and he's at the door. So I thought maybe it got delivered, but maybe not.
I'm gonna let her. I'm gonna let her out real quick, and then after, whenever we're done, I'll go check the mail, and we'll record something extra at the end if the beans are here.
That'll work. I don't even know. What dogs are those? I thought you only.
That was Aria and Spencer.
Oh yeah, okay, that's right. Okay.
And then Joey's just sleeping in the kitchen like a little.
I got you.
Little log.
Well, how's the pig doing?
She is outside. It's actually really cute. Every time she gets up, because we have a big old orange tree in the backyard, she'll walk over to the orange tree and just stand there for you to go up and grab her little orange and you throw it down for her, and she's fucking devours the whole thing. But then Spencer is kind of a little bitch and will like try to steal her oranges and go chew them up for herself. But you gotta like separate them and give them their oranges in their own time.
That's funny.
The whole fucking thing with those animals. It is like a zoo back there. There's a fucking giant ass turtle, a bunch of littler turtles, and they're all males, so they always try to fight each other or fuck each other.
Little dicks, bro. Little dicks.
Have you heard turtles fuck?
I can't say I have.
I know it's a weird question, but
no.
They sound like it's like. Like it's like little. It almost sounds like an old man catching his breath outside, but nonstop.
Little grunts.
It's like and you're just like, oh, you guys shut the fuck up. Just stop humping each other.
That's funny.
It's so gross.
That's funny.
You hear it all the time back there. I have learned, because we were looking it up for how often they fuck. Turtles are kind of like rapists. They'll just they'll fuck the females to death sometimes.
That's crazy. I never knew this.
I never knew how much assholes turtles. It's so weird. I literally refilled the batteries in that. I think last time we recorded, but I did it with like these recharge batteries. Apparently they didn't recharge.
Apparently they were like, you know what? We're not gonna charge. You know where I buy my batteries?
Where?
I go to Home Depot.
Oh, really? Does Home Depot have better batteries?
And I get a 36-pack of the Energizers for like $18.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So they're pretty cheap.
Maybe I should start going to Home Depot for batteries then.
I don't know where you get them, or I mean,
usually we just go to like Walgreens or Walmart.
Yeah, fuck that.
Batteries are usually expensive as fuck.
Yeah, it's funny. I actually just bought some the other day. Yeah, little 36-pack banger.
Oh,
it was
nice.
Like $18.
See, if I was at your house right there, we'd pop them in right there. We would have been back to pot in seconds. So I had to run out there to the fucking just we run out of time.
Yeah.
Well, we have 10 minutes on here, but like I said, if my beans do show up, we can just record again and do that. We can say extra shit.
Absolutely, totally.
Was there any things in particular you liked or didn't like about Harry Potter that you wanted to bring up?
I mean, it's just very childish. I feel like
it is very childish, But on the bright side, you do grow up with them. Well, you're not gonna grow up with them, but you
No.
like they'll grow up and it'll get a little more
Like
mature.
in 8 weeks, I'll be a grown boy.
You're a wizard, Harry.
But yeah, it is very childish. But I did enjoy it. It was kind of fun to watch them go on a little child adventure. It's like
it's not bad.
Mhm.
You know, because this isn't something I would typically watch, as I have never watched them.
It also, for how childish
know.
it is long as fuck, which it needs to be to introduce you to the characters and make you care about them and all this shit.
Yeah.
But oh my goodness, is it long?
They are. It was very long. I was like, this is the 4th time I've watched this one. I'm like, hopefully I finish them because I don't ever plan on watching this one ever again. So
well, there's only 8 we have to watch. It's 7 part 1 and 2, but there's only 8 movies.
Right.
And we will not touch the Fantastic Beasts. We don't got to do those because those are pretty bad. I've only watched one of those and I didn't like it, and I've heard they only get worse. So we don't have to watch those at all.
I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll end up doing the Max show at some point.
Yeah, which that'll be really, really, really interesting when that comes around. Like,
it will be
to see what they'll do differently. Like, maybe Harry Potter will be black. Maybe they'll do something like that. Maybe.
I guarantee you there'll be color. There'll be black people in it. And...
Not if J.K. Rowling has anything to say about it, you know. Woo.
Well, she has a problem with black people.
I don't know. She's got a problem with everybody. It seems like.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Like I said, I just. But yeah, I would assume that there will be, because I mean, I didn't see a single black kid person in this movie.
Actually, yeah.
A true.
And honestly, I'm kind of surprised with the way J.K. Rowling is, and like how they set up these houses where they have the bad house, like all this stuff, that there's not like a black house.
Could you imagine if like Slytherin was just all black kids?
Oh my god, like how embarrassing would that be?
Yeah, maybe cut that. Maybe cut that. Maybe cut that.
You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy.
Not saying that obviously I think it should be, but like I could see it happening.
No, yeah.
I should not have
maybe not 22 years ago. Maybe like
this is 2000. This is 2001.
No, I know.
I could see them doing that.
I mean, I guess. So this is older than like some of the stupid fucking movies we watched.
Yeah, I think this. Let me see. This is either probably older or just as old as Not Another Teen Movie, which is that's your favorite movie of all time, right?
Oh god, well, I was thinking. I thought that was like 2007 or something.
It's something like. Let me see it.
I thought it was like 2007.
Oh, it actually is the same fucking year. This and Not Another Teen Movie came out the same year.
Yeah.
You know what I have to say to that?
I wish a guy would take a dump on my chest.
Lovely.
Do you guys like orange juice?
Lovely. Just play everything you got.
Last down there.
Kidding.
I felt like their Quidditch was fun. I think it gets a little better because it kind of looked pretty shitty.
Chess. I like wizard chess.
I'm glad you brought that up. The wizard's chess was really cool.
Shit.
I liked that.
I wish we could have that in today's world. I would play chess more.
Yeah, if the fucking pieces moved and just cut each other in half and shit like that.
Yeah,
that was
cool as shit.
I'm kind of surprised there's not like a video game of that or an app on your phone, which maybe there is. But I feel like that'd be like such an easy thing to put out that people would love.
I think it's cool as hell.
I would totally play Little Wizards. I mean, I don't know jack shit about chess, but maybe that's how I'd learn.
Yeah, teach yourself. Maybe that's what that means.
Have you played chess?
I used to play chess. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh really? Yeah. How many times have you were you really good at it? Did you win a lot?
I don't know about really good, but I mean, I would like in high school I would play a lot.
Oh, okay. I've never played a game of chess. Not even once to try it.
Yeah, because I mean, like, there's rules to, like the pawn can only move.
Well, like when Ron got knocked off his knight, right there, like if I was Harry or Hermione, I'd be like, oh, I'm fucking fucked because I don't know what to do. Like. Harry just did his move and finished it and won the game. I've done something wrong. I wouldn't have moved the right way. I would have stepped in the wrong space or something.
Yeah. And what are the odds that these three get put together on the train and then they all get in Gryffindor and they're like best buds?
Yeah. Well, and also, like the hat when he was wearing the hat too, and he's like, "Not Slytherin, anything but Slytherin."
I know.
And the hat's like, "I don't know, you're kind of a good Slytherin, you know."
I know.
But he's like, "We'll just throw you with your friends you just made, the other main characters."
Yeah, it did. The hat is kind of cool. I wish that was a real thing in real life.
Yeah. Do you think that hat could like tell other things? Like, oh, this one's a school shooter. Watch out for him. Stuff like that.
I mean,
Because
you
like
would
he can
hope.
see,
I mean,
he's
it's
supposed to
that,
see your intentions and like see where you lie and all
yeah,
that.
yeah,
If
yeah.
I guess that hat goes against actually having the black house because like they wouldn't even need the hat.
Right. This is true.
They just go to their class. So I guess there you have to have
This,
a different reason for the hat then.
this is true. Man, my fucking ear. God, I'm like still congested. My nose is all fucked. Like the other day, I took a shower and I like blew my nose and my ear popped and I like fucking got so dizzy.
Oh my
I'm
God!
like,
You did pass out in
what
the
is
shower?
going on? No, but like I thought I was gonna fall over.
Oh my God!
Yeah, so like I just like I was like because I usually blow my nose at the end and yeah, I'm like fuck. I'm like God damn, like I'm all fucking now like my ears still all fucked up. It's like crackling and popping and
Jesus.
shit. So
This is
it's just
dying this
annoying.
episode.
It's fucking annoying.
I've passed out once in the bathroom. I think we talked about it on the podcast once. It was
I
like
feel
a
like we
week
have.
after like Nick almost passed out.
Yeah.
I was in the bathroom. The only thing I remember is taking a pee and being like, "Oh, I feel kind of dizzy." And then next thing you know,
Yeah.
I wake up and my head's against the fucking bathtub.
Yeah.
So scary.
Yeah. I remember
and
that.
nobody came to fucking check on me. My mom walked past the bathroom after hearing the noise and just went and made coffee. Only Joey was like scratching the shit out of the door to save my life.
I do remember that. Yeah.
It's like,
I
what the
remember.
fuck?
Because you were like appalled that your mom didn't even fucking
Yeah,
check.
still to this day though, she's like, I heard it, but like, I didn't know it was that, or I would have checked. And I was like, yeah, sure.
Like if I'd have known
you
you'd
would've.
fallen and couldn't get up, I would have came and helped.
All right, I looked up what the second one's called because I couldn't remember. It's Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Have you seen that one as well? Have you finished that one?
I think I've seen like 40 minutes of it.
40 minutes. Oh, okay, so after the
yeah.
next one, they're all completely new to you then.
Yeah, I will not have. I mean, maybe just clips or like things on the internet.
Mhm.
Or
Do you
passing,
know any like what do you know about Harry Potter like spoiler wise, do you think? Like stuff you've heard here?
Nothing.
Nothing at all? Oh, okay.
No.
So, like you know jack shit about Voldemort and all that?
Yeah, no, I don't know. I mean, I know that he's a bad guy.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, he's actually a cool dude.
I know what he looks like. He's bald and pale.
Yeah.
So.
Likes to
And he looks like,
leech onto some teacher's fucking back of his head. That was a cool look, but God, is it like what was the end game for both of them there? Were they gonna share a body?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how this world works. It's so funny because with Pleeka here, I feel like I just go into all these worlds. And I know nothing about these worlds. And then it's
and
like,
then you really don't get any answers because like I can't explain jack shit to you.
Well, but then like we reference it, however long later, I'm like, I don't fucking remember.
Yeah,
like,
no, like literally last week I was like, you remember this scene from Spider-Man, and you're like, kinda. I kinda remember that.
Yeah.
All right, let me do one last check.
One last check, dude. It is 4:15.
Let's see if I got my fucking flavored beans or not.
You would think that the beans would be there, dude.
They're probably gonna be hot as shit too now. They've been in the car all day.
That'll probably be good.
Extra flavor for me.
You know it's supposed to be like 79 degrees on Wednesday.
Oh really?
I'm like,
that's
what are we
surprising,
doing?
Yeah. No, it says it's
awesome.
still not here. It actually says now it'll be here from 4 to 7, which I doubt it. The 4 still, so I don't know why that's still there.
Oh, that's crazy.
So I guess next week I could either film a little video of me trying one, or I'll wait next week. But I feel like I should wait for the next week, and maybe I'll pop a couple while we do the pod next week for some Harry Potter stuff.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Oh, too bad. I would say too bad we don't do the podcast. Like, maybe we could do something like. If we say a word or something, you have to eat one of the beans.
Oh, okay. Like if a certain word comes up.
Like if a certain word comes up or something. Like, but and it can't just be like me going like pineapple. So you have to just sit there and
fuck. I just nonstop eating them.
If it just like organically comes up or something.
We could do this one might be crazy, but we could do every time the main character's name, like Harry, Hermione, or Ron come up. I gotta eat a jelly. Motherfucker has his gone. All right, well that's it for this episode. Make sure next week to watch Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, I believe. Harry Potter 2 next week. Yeah, it'll be fun. Hess has only seen 40 minutes of that one, so hopefully he enjoys it. Hopefully, he did quit after 40 minutes, so that's kind of a bummer, but he'll keep going. Also, maybe follow us on Instagram and TikTok and Twitter and everywhere else. Watch a clip channel. Follow Pleeka, please.